Federal system in India, political science. Federal system in India. First, constitutional framework of Indian federalism. Division of powers between union and states. Three list. Union list 97 subjects, state list 66 subjects, concurrent list 47 subjects. Residuary powers vested with union government. Written constitution defining powers of each level. Federal features of Indian Constitution: dual polity, clear division between union and state governments, separate executive, legislative, and financial domains, each level sovereign in its allotted sphere. Written Constitution: supreme law of land, defines power of center and state, a difficult amendment process. Independent judiciary, Supreme Court as ultimate interpreter, power of judicial review, guardian of constitutional distribution of powers. Bicameral legislature, Rajya Sabha represents states, Lok Sabha represents people, federal chamber in parliament. Unitary features in Indian federalism: strong central government, union list contains most important of subjects, residuary powers with center, emergency provisions convert federal to unitary system, single constitution and citizenship, uniform constitutional frameworks, common citizenship rights, single judiciary system, appointment mechanism, governor appointed by presidents, all India services are controlled by the center. Central funding through grants in aid, financial federalism, distribution of financial resources, 7th schedule divides taxing power, finance commission recommends tax sharing, goods and service taxes, goods and services tax, GST, council for indirect taxes. Central financial domains, major revenue source with center, states depend on central transfers, planning commission, now Niti Aayog influence. Emergency provisions affecting federalism. National emergency, Article 352. Central government assumes greater power. Federal structure temporarily suspended. Parliament can make laws on state subjects. President's rule, Article 356. State government dismissed. State legislature suspended. President governs through governor. Financial emergency, Article 360. Central control over state finances, salary reductions of government officials, directions to states on financial matters, cooperative federalism mechanism, interstate council, constitutional body for central state coordination, platform for discussing common issues, promotes cooperative decision making. National Development Council sets national development priorities, coordinates state and central plans, reviews social and economic progress. GST Council, constitutional body for tax collection, for tax coordination, state and central finance minister, decisions based on weighted voting. Judicial interpretation of federalism, landmark Supreme Court judgment, State of West Bengal versus Union of India 1963, SR Bomai versus Union of India 1994, Kishan Bharti versus State of Kerala 1973. Basic structure doctrine, federalism as basic feature of constitution, judicial protection of federal principle, limits on parliamentary amendment power. Contemporary challenges in Indian federalism. Political challenges, different parties ruling at center and states, governor's role as and discretion, regional aspirations and autonomy demands. Financial challenges, vertical and horizontal fiscal imbalances, GST implementation issues, states' dependency on central fronts, administrative challenges, overlap in concurrent list subjects, implementation of central schemes, coordination in disaster management, evolution of federal practice from cooperative to competitive federalism, increasing state autonomy demands, emergence of regional parties, competitive development models, economic reforms impact, liberalization and globalization effect, state competing for investments, special economic zones and industrial policies, special status arrangements, constitutional special provisions, Article 370 now abrogated for Jammu and Kashmir, Article 371 provisions for northeastern states, special category status for hill states, asymmetric federalism, different treatment of states, historical and geographical consideration, protection of cultural identities. The Indian federal system represents a unique model that combines federal principles with unitary features, creating what is often described as quasi-federal or cooperative federalism. This structure has evolved to accommodate India's diversity while maintaining national unity. Topic is completed. We will meet in the next topic following this.